Captured the light, and we've captured a guest. This is Carrie White.
Yes.
She's getting her DMA in clarinet, and she's the busiest person in the whole Champaign-Urbana area.
Oh, I don't know
today.
about that.
Yeah, well, think about this though. You're working for the Illini band,
I am.
and you're also doing the clarinet convention, also on
Yes.
banddirector.com.
Yes,
today,
it
the
is.
Van Doren Clarinet Day. Is that what that's called? So here you are working for both of them. Tell us what you've been doing today.
Well, I got up at 5 this morning and I shuttled some judges here. And then I went over to the Clarinet Choir Festival and I watched a few groups, listened to a few panels, came back, shuttled some more judges, and I'm about ready to go pick up some contra clarinets and return them to the band building.
Wow. So did those contra clarinets do duty all day long in clarinet choirs?
They're being played by other students.
Are you shuttling them in a go-kart made of grenadier wood
Yes,
around
yes,
campus?
yes.
Keep the tone
Most expensive
intact.
golf cart
Yes,
on the planet,
yes,
right?
You gotta
definitely,
keep the tone
definitely.
happening.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
That's amazing.
High school.
Van Doren is also one of the sponsors and a prize giver to the marching band arts. So they support all sides of music, I guess, you know, for doing that. Were there prizes today? Was it competitive or was it an exhibition on the Van Doren Day? Was it judged?
No, it's just exhibition. They
I
have a
see.
booth set up. You can try out equipment, try out reeds and mouthpieces and ligatures.
Oh, that's crazy. So what's a room full of people testing bass
That's like the
clarinets?
clarinet
I mean,
Loud. It's hard to tell what you sound like when there's so many people in there.
That's
But
wild.
it's a good place because you don't normally get to see that much equipment. If you go to a store, you only get to choose a few mouthpieces, but
Right.
they have, you can 50 mouthpieces of the same style to choose from. So you can really pick
Wow.
the one you love.
You've been here 3 years working on your DMA. And what have you done working for the Illini band? Tell us.
I am a library assistant, so I work in the band libraries and I get the music ready for the upcoming concerts, and when the other concerts finish, I take that in and I work with the head librarian.
So you're constantly busy.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, that's wild. And have you ever been summoned, like, you know, when you're being in a rehearsal, something's wrong, and they go, librarian, do they ever send you in there?
Not usually, because they need me in rehearsal too. But I have done some things where at the beginning of rehearsal, copied some things real quick, or page turns
What about
usually.
in the middle of rehearsal when somebody goes, hey, I don't have this page, and then every eye in the room goes, yeah.
Hopefully I wouldn't get to that point. I wouldn't mess it
You'd
up.
be gone already.
Yeah, I'd be
You'd
like,
there
it wasn't
copying
me.
it already.
Yes. Hopefully they would notice before rehearsal.
And these contra clarinets that you're picking up, are they the E flat ones? That
Yeah,
you,
it's
and
an E flat and a B flat. The
they're-
Selma
you have both?
Rosewoods.
You have-
Oh yeah, they're
oh, my
beautiful
goodness.
instruments. Yes.
So it's like the redwoods, you know?
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Giant forest of clarinets.
Yes, exactly.
That's wild. So, how big can a clarinet choir be? Like, what was the biggest group today?
The biggest one I saw today, but I was only there for the first half, was the University of Florida Clarinet Choir, where I did my master's, and they probably had at least 15 to 20, and they had all sizes of clarinets.
Wow, that's
You got a
incredible.
real, meaty sound with the little
Clarinet choir,
clarinets.
the real deal. The
Yes,
whole thing.
the whole
I
spectrum.
love that when it's in a band.
Oh, I know.
So is the E
So
flat is the
awesome.
highest clarinet, right? I mean,
The highest one used. There is an A flat sopranino, which is smaller, but it's
I
not
was-
used very often.
that
They're hard to
sounds cool.
find. There's not very many.
wow.
But people lose them all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
So you forget them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like
That's
a
true.
cell phone, you know.
Wow.
We're
This
getting ready to
is
hear
large
Plainfield
band.
Central
Yeah.
Marching Wildcats, 165 strong, and they're hugely supported. So I want to read all these shout-outs. We got the Vogans, who wrote in earlier today, said, "Go Plainfield Wildcat Marching Band, love the Vogans." Thanks for that. We have someone that wanted their daughter to remain anonymous. It said, "To my freshman daughter, thanks to banddirector.com for letting us see this, because they can't be here today, which is why we're here. That's awesome. Way to go, Rianne Berry. Love Mom and Dad. Good luck to Miggy." And then we had somebody from the Twitter get in touch with us. David Fernandez said, "Good luck and congrats on being here, Plainfield Central Marching Wildcats." So we're going to play a show called Beyond the Blue Horizon. Waves, ripples, rivers, and typhoon. Something about water, huh?
Yeah, there's something all day about that, actually. And then look at the size of this band. It's coast to coast. It's goalpost to goalpost here. So if you've got a minute, Carrie, can you watch
Okay.
this show with us? We'd love to see
Okay, I have
as
a
the
couple
ambassador from Woodwindville. You know,
Oh,
it
okay.
would really be great to get your take on what you
Okay.
hear and what you see out on the field.
Okay.
And you've teched the marching arts before.
I have, yes, I
That's
have.
an awesome thing with an
Yes.
experienced eye and ear.
Yes.
We'll have you do this because we're octaves and octaves away from you. The way we
That's true.
listen.
That's true. Brass
We play
players.
sousaphone, so there's no angles to sousaphone. So we talk about clarinet and flute angles when they're done.
Yeah. Well, you want the flute to be parallel to the ground. That's always a good thing. Clarinets can't be too high. 45 degrees is a good starting point.
Wow, that's great. So.